How are you?
I'm good. How about you?
I'm also doing great.
All right, that's good to know. Okay, so
Oh,
let's start this conversation by giving our small introduction. Either
yeah,
you will start or I can start. I think you should take the honor.
okay. I'm introducing myself. Thanks for asking. My name is Pooja Saxena and I am from Lucknow, the
All right.
capital of Uttar Pradesh. And as per my qualification, I have completed my master's in economics and B.Ed as well. And I'm married and blessed with two kids. And
All right.
I'm running a YouTube channel which is totally based on English conversational videos
Mm-hmm.
and doing house chores, cooking, gardening, taking care of animals. This type of my pride and joys, and it's all about me.
All right, that's nice. Yes,
So I want you to introduce yourself.
yes, sure. So my name is Sunil. I'm from Delhi. Regarding my educational qualification, I'm an I'm a graduate. Talking about my professional life, I have been an English teacher for quite some time. When it comes to my hobby, I like to listen to music. So this is all about me.
Okay, that's it. Do you have any YouTube channel?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, I have.
What is the name?
Oh, the name of my YouTube channel is Mr. EDM. I'm a bit good at EDMs. We have EDMs in English
Okay,
like proverbs.
that's
So
great.
that's why I have chosen the name of my channel, Mr. EDM.
Okay, that's good name. I would like to visit on your channel after this
All right.
conversation.
Yeah, sure, sure. That would
So
be so nice of you. As you said that you are involved in a lot of things. So how do you manage things? Like how much time do you give to one particular thing?
actually, it is said where there is a will, there is a way.
Yes, I
So
agree with that. Yes.
we like to do something by our own. So
Mm-hmm.
definitely we can do. We can grab the time. No
All
matter
right.
how much busy we are, as you know, I'm a maker and there are lots of chores in home as well. But
Mm-hmm.
despite being doing all the chores, I get time because these are my pride and joys, as I mentioned.
Mm-hmm. Right.
Whenever I do, and these days I'm learning English. It is also my one of my passions. Yes.
Yes. That's good. And the question is that how did you realize or what made you learn this language?
Yeah, actually, I have been passionate about learning this language since my childhood.
All
But
right.
at that, there was no environment of spoken English. So
Mm-hmm.
I couldn't speak, but I was good at English and
All right.
I used to score good marks in English at that time in my school days as well. So
Mm-hmm.
when my kids are grown up and I have some leisure time, so I thought, why shouldn't I polish my spoken skills? Why shouldn't I fulfill my dream, which I had since my childhood? So I started
Mm-hmm.
doing.
All right. Yes, and I can see that. Yes, I can see that change in you. The way you are speaking, yes, I can see or I can say that you have improved.
Yes,
Right. So, what are the methods you try to polish your communication skills?
just like if I talk about grammar part, so my
Mm-hmm.
grammar was fine, was okay.
All right.
Because in my school days I studied well, and apart from this, I used to teach my daughters
All
in
right.
their days. So grammar part was fine. So only speaking was left. So
Mm-hmm.
just I started when this idea came in my mind that I should speak in English. I should be able to do this. So
Right.
I started talking with my daughters.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay. And yes, and people have this misconception. They always say that grammar is not important. I would like to know from your end that how much important is grammar to you?
In my perspective, grammar is definitely very important because English is not our language.
Uh-huh.
It is foreign language that we are learning. So
Mm-hmm.
it is not our native language. Just like
Right.
we learn our native language without learning any grammar rules.
Mm-hmm.
When we born at that time, we are surrounded with the environment of our learning our native language.
Mm-hmm.
Our parents were speaking, our siblings or everybody, every family member was speaking in Hindi. That is my
Right.
language. So
Yeah.
without learning any grammar rules, anybody can speak its native language. But as far as English is concerned, it's not our native language. So definitely we should learn something grammar, basic grammar at least, so that
Mm-hmm.
we can speak a flawless English.
Right.
Yes.
Yes. Yes. I could not agree more with that. I also give equal importance to grammar. I feel
Yeah.
that without grammar, whatever you are trying to say, that is not going to have the proper meaning. And if it does not have the proper meaning, I guess there is no point in discussing that particular thing. We should take care of grammar a bit. Like there are
Yeah.
a few things that we should always take care of. And
Yeah.
one of the basic things is that verb forms. And we know that whenever we use past simple tense, there we have to use second form of the verb. When
Yes.
we use present perfect or any perfect tense, there we need to use the past
Third.
participle forms or yes, third form. So if we do not take care of all these things, if we do not take care of articles where we need to use a or n or where the is required, then I guess there is the meaning is going to be insignificant. So
Yeah.
I give a lot of importance to grammar, and keeping grammar in mind, I form sentences. I know
Yeah.
okay what the
Yes.
subject is, what the object is, and what is going to be in the middle, like verb and all. Yes, I also give a lot of importance to it as being a teacher of English or being a teacher of English. I take care of that very much.
Yeah.
Even
That's
these days, it has become my habit. If people make mistakes in grammar, I don't know why I can't stop myself from correcting them. If I'm not able to correct them at their faces, what I do is I try to remember that okay, this person has made a mistake there. Okay, so the
yes.
next question that I'm going to ask you is
Definitely, it is a good habit, and I would also like you to correct me if I am making anywhere any mistakes, because it will be useful for me only. Yes.
all right. Yes,
Ask.
I usually do not like to give feedback. If you want me to give the feedback, I would love to give it to you. But as far as I have talked to you, I feel that yes, you are speaking very well. I don't feel there are mistakes. If there are, I would
Yeah.
certainly let you know.
Yes.
And my problem is that whenever I start talking to anyone, especially strangers, I feel like a fish out of water. I become very nervous, and I'm not able to take care of my sentence structures. I'm not able to focus on grammar.
Yes.
But after 5 minutes or after some time, then I gain my confidence. After that, I can speak very well. I can speak confidently, fluently, and I think twice before I form sentences. I don't know why. I don't know. Does it
Yes.
also happen to you?
Yeah, it used to happen with
All
me
right.
in initial days, but now I have attended a lot of conversations. So gradually, I have come out from this problem.
All
Now
right.
I'm not having any kind of hesitation. Whatever comes in my mind, I try to speak.
Yes, that is very nice. I do appreciate that, and
Thank
I value when people try. Trying is very important. Unless you try, you will never know okay what mistakes you are
you.
going to
And
make or what you are good at.
yeah, and I don't be shy in making mistakes. If because I think I'm just learner. Yeah,
Yes.
I'm not expert, I'm learning. So if I'm making mistakes, so there is no need of worry, because after recording this session, when I will watch this video, so I will find out my mistakes. So I will not make that mistakes in future. So I consider that mistakes are the ladder towards success.
Yes, yes, yes. I see eye to eye with this, and yes, I also know one thing, that is that if we make mistakes, our mistakes make us know our capability, or
Yes.
it makes us know more about this language. If I make a mistake, I'm going to remember that, okay, this is a mistake I made last time, I should not make the same mistake.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah, that is good. And I guess we are full of mistakes, and 2 to 3 mistakes are allowed. And yes, mistakes would happen if you do anything. Mistakes would certainly happen. You cannot control them. But what you can do is you can just track your mistakes. Okay, last time this was a mistake. This time this is a mistake. In future, the same mistakes should not happen.
Yeah, making mistakes is not bad. Not taking any lesson from them
Right.
is
Yes.
bad. And you know, we make a lot of mistakes in our native language too.
Right.
If we have concentration on that, so we will notice that we make lots of mistakes in speaking Hindi as well.
Right. Right. Right.
Yeah.
Yes. All right. So the next question is that as you have 2 children, what kind of things you try to let them know? Okay, these are the things, they are very important, especially in English. What are those things?
So, as for you asked me that English is concerned, so I have two daughters, and both the daughters are fluent in English. So
All
they
right.
have studied through English medium schools, and even it's been 6 months when I started speaking with them in English. So
Mhm.
they always correct me at this stage. They are my teachers.
All
They
right.
always
That's so
correct
nice.
me, "Mom, you told in a wrong way. You should tell like this."
Mm-hmm.
With the word meaning and everything. Uh, they teach me, they correct me every time. So by this way, I have provided them English spoken environment in home as well. Because
All right.
before this, they were getting the environment in school only.
Mm-hmm.
So they are not facing any kind of problem in speaking in English.
All right. Yes. As you said that they are already from good schools, and you are the one who parted her knowledge with them, that you already shared your knowledge with them. So yes, I don't feel they would face problems. Yes, and I would love to know that what's that one particular thing you love to do in English?
Just I want myself that I could speak fluently and flawless English, simple English I want to speak, so that everyone can understand well. Yeah, it
All
is
right.
my dream.
Or is there any application you love trying to enhance your communication skills?
I am not using any applications except this Skype app and like
Oh,
converse as I am doing. But 4 or 5 times or 6 times you can say, I have used Ace Fluency app.
all right. So did I.
Yes.
I these days I use it on a daily basis, and I enjoy using that application.
I have this application in my phone. I want to use this application on daily basis, but I couldn't because there are lots of work in home as well. So
Right,
I
right.
am not able to make for the time for this. Yes.
All right. Or is there any specific book that you binge on reading? Is there any book you love reading?
Yes. And one book that is Panchatantra stories.
All right. Okay.
This book is for kids and very interesting and
Yeah.
lessonful stories are there in this book. So I read this book in a louder way. So this
Mhm.
way I try to improve my pronunciation and very good lessons and very good stories, small stories for kids in this book.
All right.
So I
Yes.
love to read this book.
Okay, so whosoever is going to watch this video, people are going to buy all these books at very bulk. Yes,
Yeah,
they'll
it's
be
very
inspired.
nice. If you
Yes,
are
they are.
beginner, definitely it will be very helpful for you.
Right, yes. You are right about that. And I feel that when I was learning it, I also read a couple of books. I was reading the comic books. I was
Yes.
also reading other books. So yes, for beginners, these books are very helpful.
Yeah,
The
actually,
language. Mhm.
books are made for kids. So a
Right,
very simple English is
right.
used in these books. So when we read, so our interest remains there.
Yes.
Al- So in which the work in which we are interested. So definitely we can do for a long time and
Mm-hmm.
in a good. So that's why I am reading these books. And today I heard about one more book. Uh, one YouTuber told me that you can win. There is a book you can
Mm-hmm.
win. The title, and it is written by Shiv Khera.
Right.
That is, he told me that it is also good book and very inspiring book. Whenever you will feel demotivated, so if you read this book, so you will feel definitely very motivated. So I am thinking to purchase this book as well.
Yes, and the writer you named, he's one of the best writers, Shiv Khera.
Yes. Have you heard about this book? You can
Yes,
win.
I have heard about this book, and I guess there are so many books from Shiv Khera, and he has been a wonderful writer. Yes, I
Yeah.
these days I don't have time to read novels because I have a few book. I have got some books which I love to read, and I
Yes.
also like to read a newspaper. I think it's my want to read a newspaper on a daily basis. And whenever I read a newspaper, it takes a lot of time to finish it.
Yes.
It takes more than 3 or 4 hours. So I love reading a newspaper, or after reading a newspaper,
Reading
I all
newspaper is a very nice thing. Yes.
yes. And every day I get 10 or 15 new words. That's
Yeah.
how I also enhance my vocabulary part. And once I have those words, I look up to them in dictionary, and from there I get to know the right pronunciation, the right meaning of those words. And what I do is I try to use those words in my day-to-day conversation. That's
Yes.
how, yes, I try to
This is the
polish my communication skills. Yes.
This is the best way of improving English. So you are speaking very flawless English and very nice English. You are English teacher, so
Right.
it would not be difficult for you to speak in English, right?
No, it's not like this. To be very honest, for me, being a teacher of English, I have a lot of pressure. I always want to speak so perfectly. I don't want
Yes,
people to notice, okay, being a teacher of English, this person is making many mistakes. Because of this, I always feel nervous. And
yes,
because of that, you can see some sad expressions on my face. You can see nervousness written on my face. So this is the problem. And every time I'm conscious, okay, this is something that I should not make on. This is something I should take care of. So things are like this. And
so
for
I would
me,
say
every day,
I would suggest
yes,
you
yes,
that getting rid of your nervousness, try to make conversations a lot.
yes, I would do.
Yes,
Yes, and this is going to be the second time that I'm talking to someone on Skype, where I would upload this video on my YouTube channel. And I don't know why I have always been very particular about my fluency or about my accuracy. I always want
yes,
to sound accurately. This is my
yes.
problem. And
No,
because
you
of
are
this,
well. You are speaking very well, very nice. You are speaking,
Thank
but
you.
10 or after 10 or 20, 15 conversations, you will
Hmm.
feel better, definitely.
Yes, I would do that, and I can't thank you enough for this. Yes, and one more thing is there that for me, whenever I speak, whenever I give my introduction, whenever I talk about my English journey, or whenever I answer any question which has been asked earlier, I make sure I'm going to answer in a very different way. I'm going to use new vocabulary. I'm going to use new sentence structure. Keeping all those things in mind, I'm nervous or I'm not able to make that conversation very impressive. But as you said that bit by bit, I'm going to see a radical change in me, and it would certainly happen. And
Yeah,
I'm going to take
will
inspiration from you.
you will win. You will overcome this problem gradually. I
Yes,
am.
yes. And yes, one more thing I must say before it slips my mind, and I always like to pay compliments to people, and you are one of them, and you do deserve this. That you have really been inspiration for so many people. Like people look at you and they get inspiration. Okay, if she can
Yes,
do that, why can't we? Being at that
yes,
age, being this much responsible, if you can take some time off for your communication skills, so other people are also going to do that. And
yes.
when you become an inspiration for people, then there is a lot of happiness. How do you take it? How do you see that?
Yeah, I feel very nice when anybody says or comments that I'm getting something from your videos. I'm inspired by your videos. So I feel very nice that because I'm just learning, I'm also learning. So if while learning, if I am able to inspire anybody, so definitely it is a good thing. So I
Yes.
feel very delighted to read these type of comments, to hear these type of comments that I'm inspiring somewhere. So it's good for me. I'm very happy with my journey.
And I believe that now people know you a bit in your area. Okay, this is the person, and Pooja is the one who speaks English very well. I guess some people might know you from your area. When you go to market, do people tell you, okay, you the same YouTuber who speaks English very well?
No, 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 I'm not that much of famous. I am
But you
famous
will.
only in English learners.
Uh-huh.
The one who is learning English, it may possible that he would know me, but
Right.
others they don't know me because I don't speak with them in English as well because they are not learning. So what is the use of speaking English with them? If
Right,
I
right,
would speak with them, so they will tell that she is posing off, she is showing that she can speak.
right.
There is no use of speaking English with others. So only English learners on YouTube, they know me only. In my area, in my colony, nobody knows that I'm learning English and I can speak.
No, but the day is not very far where you will be very famous. People will come to you. Either they will come to you in order to know, okay, what are the methods to learn English, or they will ask you that how did you start this journey. And I'm sure that if you keep trying like this, if you go on doing things like this, one day you'll be very famous. People are going to know you from far and wide. And yes, I'm going to show this to my mother. Okay, look at her. She's speaking very well. Why can't you speak? Why don't you practice? Why don't you try? And like this, my mother will
Yeah.
get to know about you. And like YouTube is a platform where
Yes.
you can have the access to people globally, people from different states. You are not only known in your area, you are known to different areas. Like now you are talking to
Yes.
someone who is in Delhi.
Yes. Yes.
Now people
Definitely.
know you in Delhi too.
Not even Delhi. I have had a conversation with a lady who belongs to Pakistan, even.
All right. That's good.
So it is a very good platform. And I would say that ever since I got this platform, I improved a lot
Right.
because I knew about speaking to
Mhm.
something. As far as hesitation is concerned, I was very much hesitate person. I was like introvert type of person at that time.
Mhm.
So I have improved a lot ever since I got this platform.
All right. Yes, yes. And yes, it is noticed in your speaking as well. The way you are speaking, everyone is going to understand, okay, this person has got a lot of confidence. And I feel that confidence is very important. I guess confidence is the key to success. Me, yes, I also value it very much. Confidence is very important. I
Yeah,
also
definitely.
want to have a lot of confidence. Yes.
Yeah, definitely we should have courage to do something. Otherwise, how can we do something? That
Right.
apart that we are making mistakes. If I make mistakes, so it's my work that I should not make that mistakes again and again.
Right.
So we should have courage, definitely. So it was very nice session and